Drive south. Then, in 50 feet, turn right.
All right. Here we are, everyone. This is, we got quite a challenge tonight for 3.5 hours. It was probably going to be down to 3. We've got a $100 challenge tonight. The Hoosiers need $100 by 8 o'clock. Hey, Joey, welcome in. Yeah. They need $100 by 8 o'clock to catch, to catch the Buckeyes, to pass them and go on to the final two. But it's going to be quite a challenge. We've got wins tonight, and it is Friday though, so who knows what's going to happen here.
Drive southwest on State Route 44. In a half mile, turn right.
Hey, Vicky, welcome in. Welcome into you guys here. Yep. The $100 challenge. Oh boy, is it a big one. But Friday night, you never know what happens on a Friday night. Now, I've got a stack order here, DoorDash. It's $15. It's Penn Station, and then I'm going to pick up Pizza Hut right now. Hey, MB, welcome back. Yep. I'm glad you guys are all here to watch this take place. We've got a big challenge tonight. Can they pull it off? Can $100 be made? With the kind of day that we had yesterday, it's possible. But Friday night, I don't know. I mean, I've had some good Friday nights, but I don't think I've come close to $100. I've had like maybe $75, $80, but it's a possibility though. I mean, we're starting with 15. That would leave 85 left to go. So who knows? Who knows? Unforgiving Karma, they could go all the way. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. Indiana does have, one of their best players was considered the king of the last second shot, and that was Jay Edwards. So they may have that on their side. So you just never know. And, the one thing about Jay Edwards was back in 89, when it really counted for them, he went to St. John Arena at Ohio State and just scored more points against that team than any other team in the conference that year. So if there's anyone who could challenge Jim Jackson, it was Jay Edwards. Okay. All right. Here we are at Pizza Hut. I'm going to go in here and pick up, what have we got here? Okay. Oh, we got just 20 ounce. Okay. All right. I'll be back. It's been a while since I've been to this Pizza Hut. Let's take a picture of this pizza bag before we go on here. Okay. All right. That could come in handy tonight. Could pizza orders be the answer to getting 100? We'll see. Okay, so we're taking the pizza first, and it's not too far away. All right, MB, thank you. Hey, Fran, welcome in. All right. Thank you very much, MB, for being a member. I appreciate that. Very much so. The $100 chase is on. Okay. The $100 chase is on. They made 108 in the first 2 rounds. But now they're going for $100 because that's what they need to beat Ohio State. Ohio State put up 207. All right. And all they need is 100 to catch up. So here we go. This is $15 right here. And if I can do 5 Ubers tonight, I will gain an extra $5. So hopefully we'll get that done too. Fran sent again. All right. Yes. All right. As soon as I drop this off, I will go ahead and play that. Let's see. All right. Okay, I know where this one is here, so I just got to go down here because it's an apartment complex that I know pretty well. It's close to the elementary school, so need and send a membership to. Oh, who did he send? Okay, hold on. What makes you flip? All right. Well, I'll tell you these names. Yeah, last night there was, let's see, we had mashed pea last night, and then we had, let's see, who was, Philip in last night, yeah, and now what makes you flip? Okay, so I got to do that for all 3 of you. Okay, well, we'll do that. Yeah, not too long ago, after I ended my live, I found out that all these traffic lights were out. Yeah. So that was crazy. The traffic light here, the traffic light down there, and then another traffic light down there. They were all out. All because of the high wind. And that's why I say we got winds tonight. I said, will that put a damper in tonight? I don't know. We'll see. But can they overcome all obstacles, including the wind? Who knows? Anything can happen here, guys. Anything can happen. Anything. Yep. Yeah, these winds have been absolutely something else. And then I go to my place, and guess what? If there was trash day to day, there's trash barrels all over the place. In fact, mine was in someone else's yard. And then someone else's was real close to my yard in the street. So, yeah, that's the way that was today. Yeah, that's how intense these winds have been. But, I mean, I'm hearing this week that there's some potential for some really rough weather this weekend for some places. Like the upper north getting, more snow in the month of March than they did in January. And then tornadoes in other parts. It's not good. But it's typical March Madness weather, though. That's what we got to understand. That's what it is. Okay. So this first one is right here, right off the edge here, and then I got this other one. Now this is the pizza. Okay. This is the pizza, so that will be good. It's been, I can't remember the last time I went to that pizza. It's been a while. A long while. I haven't been in there in like, I don't know, like maybe 2 or 3 months. It's been that long since I've been in there. Okay. All right, let's see. What number are you? Right. Ooh, right there. Okay. Let me get this. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going from here to a business. And maybe from over here, I might be able to get an Uber. So let's see. That balcony don't look safe. It's a nasty storm, could take that down. Yeah, there's a lot of places here are old. With the potential storms that some of these guys are talking about, the national broadcasters, it could get ugly this week. It really could get ugly this weekend. And I'm hoping not, but it could. I said there's the potential for it, but like I said, you know, like with weather, anything can change. Tracks can change, and you know, conditions can change. You just never know. I mean, they're just looking like 3 or 4 days out. Anything can change. See, that's the one thing about being a broadcaster. You can be wrong and still keep your job. So. Yeah, you see all these tree limbs and stuff in the road. It's been those types of winds. Yeah, that's what it's been. It's been those types of winds. I mean, crazy. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff down in people's yards. I mean, twigs and things. I mean, there was twigs in the street close to where I live at. It was... I mean, the wind's kind of calmed down a little bit, but you still notice that it's there, but not like it was, I'm telling you. You can tell it's been around. I mean, I was at Starbucks that knocked down all of the umbrellas over there, and even... you know, the umbrellas were sold out. It knocked some of the chairs over too. Okay, so we're going over here to this side. I'm kind of surprised they did a stack this so far away from one another, because I think it would have been better to... it would have been better, I think, to deliver this Penn Station first than it was to deliver the pizza. All right. And we'll play our music right after I drop this off. So I will do that. And see, I got to get that name. Yeah. So when I drop that off, I will definitely do that. Now, hopefully, I will hear some Uber ding when I get over here. That would be nice because they could use another 30 minutes, I think. They're going to have any chance. I think another dirty stack is what it's going to take. I mean, I like the $15 start, but they still got 85 to go. But it is Friday night. Hey, Presley, welcome in. Hey, welcome in there, Presley. Appreciate it. All right. Okay. Take the easy street where you don't have to do all that stopping at stop signs or stop lights or anything. Yeah, the wind was strong enough to trip the railroad tracks light again, as you can see. Okay, so we got to do like the school bus thing. Okay. See, we need some good shopping orders too, because you had a handheld inverter in high winds and broke the frame once. Ooh. I'll tell you what, if you go see the live, my earlier live, you will definitely see just how strong some of those winds were. As a matter of fact, when I was delivering customer, you could hear the door almost go off. That, of the hinges on my car. That's how strong it was. That is how strong it was. Okay.
Drive north on North Harrison Street, State Route 9. Then enter the roundabout and take the 3rd exit onto North Michigan Road.
Now look at that, guys. You see that? See that white car? Yeah. See that white car? Yeah, the guy that was on earlier in Tapatio and Scary Larry. You want to talk about, those drivers that talk about stoplights and stuff? Well, there you go. That's something to talk about. A Fish Finder, that's who it was, Fish Finder. Yep, Tapatio, Scary Larry, and Fish Finder. There you go, right there.
Enter the roundabout and take the 3rd exit onto North Michigan Road.
Stuff like that. I mean, blatant stuff like that, because that was blatant, and it was. That light was clearly red, and you still ran it.
Exit the roundabout onto North Michigan Road.
Okay.
Continue for a half mile.
Yeah, 5 of you see that, so, yep. Yep, as Dean would say, donkeys in white cars running red lights. Yep, but that's what they do in Shelbyville. It's exactly what they do.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Mausoleum Road.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what they do.
Turn left onto Mausoleum
And I
Road.
certainly won't forget those names.
5
It was
miles.
Fish Finder. He said, let's see, what was it? He said, I wouldn't stop at the stop sign like that. I said, really? How would you stop at it then?
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Yep, it's this building right here. Yep, they do over. I know I got to take it over to the door where the employee entrance is. I mean, they leave the employee entrance door open for drivers. So, oh wait, no, I guess that isn't it. It's telling me, oh, it's that one down there. Okay, that was a little too quick. Yeah, both of them do that though, but it is this one. Okay. Flat on time
Turn
rate.
left. Then turn left. Turn left. Then
Yeah,
turn
Platte
right.
Dash. Well, it's on time rate for both Platte Dasher, Dean. Yeah, right here, right where the
Turn
employee
right.
entrance is.
Then 821 West Mausoleum Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be
Hey,
on the
Carol,
left.
welcome in. Appreciate you joining. Thank you.
821 West Mausoleum Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
Okay, this is where they want it in here. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Okay, there's our first $15. We got 85 to go. All right. Yeah, happy Friday. Those are saying, okay, yeah, while we're here, while we're waiting, since I'm a little bit further from restaurants, let's go ahead and, let's see. I'm going to go back up here and find that name. What was that name? What makes you flip? Okay. Let me write that down real quick. What makes you flip? All right. All right, and then for a joiner, there we go. There you go, guys. Yes, sir. Okay. Who will, let's see, who will buzz first? Will it be Uber or will it be DoorDash? I mean, this is a time right now. I mean, I know it's only 5:30, but still. They need orders in the biggest way. 85 to go. Wondering which is the best way to possibly go. I guess I'll just go back this way because you might have a better chance with pizza places than being up here. Because tonight it could be pizza places, it could be shop, you never know. You don't know what it could be. Especially now that they're thinking about what the weather could be. I'm surprised there's not more shopping right now, because they're saying some of that's supposed to start Sunday. So I think this would be the day that some shopping would be done, I would think. They said Sunday could be quite a day for many cities. Okay, getting close to the time to where they would let out for the two plants that I work for. Okay, let's hear some noise. Come on now, one of you two, let's go. We need some noise. We need some orders. Let's get it done here. Still got 85 to go. Shopping orders too, if that's what it takes. I mean, whatever we got to do, let's get it done. Come on now. Hey, Connor, welcome in. Connor's been a regular the last couple some live streams that I've had. I appreciate it. All right. You know. Well, I certainly appreciate though that you have been joining. I really do. It makes it all worthwhile. All right. We'll just go this way and see what hits first. Really hard to find someone nice streaming. Really? Well, I appreciate that. I'll tell you, it doesn't pay to be the other way. It really doesn't. All All right, we'll just go sit up here for a few minutes to see if there's a Kroger or something up here, or another pizza order. That's a possibility. Or, then if I don't see anything here, then we'll head over towards the Applebee's way, because you do get Applebee's orders on Friday on either platform. So, but I think it's time for Uber to give me a shop and deliver. They haven't given me one since I got my 3. And I really need 5 Ubers tonight in order to get that extra $5 incentive. So I need them to make some noise. Luke says, my mom always said stream nice or don't stream at all. And well, I've never gone live. Oh, Luke. It kind of reminds you, it says, if you can't say something nice, then don't say anything at all. It's kind of the same thing. This is a night for some miraculous heroics. I certainly would love to see it. We're already into 5:30. They're down to 2.5 hours. Stray kids, What, you know this road? You been here before? Yeah, this is a road that I take for dashing all the time. Just gonna give it a few minutes here. Okay, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and keep this thing charged up here, because I really need to. All right, what's going on here with it? The only thing that Uber says is it's busy right now is KFC or Culver's. The only 2 places that they have lit up. Nothing else is lit up. I'll really need some throwdown between the 6 to 7 hour and the 7 to 8 hour. We're gonna need it. I gotta have a good weekend. You gotta go. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, MB. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, that will definitely enter you in contests now. And we will have some coming up. Oh, we got an order. All right. Okay, we'll do that. It's $5.50. So I'm going to turn Uber off right now, because the reason why I do is because I never have Uber. I don't want Uber on when I'm shopping. So we'll go ahead and go to Kroger. They only want 5 items, so that's not that bad. They call it like 5 for 5. Yeah, we can do that. So that'll be 20. That'll knock them down to 80. All right. Come on, guys. Well, it does look pretty busy here at Kroger. I mean, you would think this would be the time that people would shop because, you know, of what they're saying about Sunday. Okay, I want to face away from the sun, so to do that, I have to go down here. There's Indy. Yeah, Indy, that after I do this one here, they'll need 80 to, 80 to advance to the next round. But they got 2.5 hours to do it. Not saying it's impossible, but it's going to be quite a challenge. Okay. Hey, how's it going, Corey? Yeah, about to go do a small little shop order here. Let's see what we got. What do they want? Let's see. What do they got? Yeah, 5 items. Some meat and fries. That's it. That's not bad. All right, I'll be right back. right, well, I just got a $15 add-on, just another 4 miles, but we're going to go ahead and take that. It's 12 more items, so, all right. Okay. All right, hold on a minute. Okay, so they canceled this, the customer canceled the second order, but now I've got to try to figure out how in the world I'm going to get, it's not letting me go to the next screen. So now I've got to contact support about that. Okay. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to, okay. So now I have to, yeah, okay. The first order will not let me go to next screen. It just freezes. Push back button. And if I push back button, it closes app. Okay, this isn't helping at all. Well, am I going to lose that now if I do that? I guess I'm going to have to do that. Well, that's wasted time, so that's going to take away that, so that's going to subtract 30 minutes now. Wasted time, so they lost 30 minutes because of this. So now I have to unassign it. I mean, not unassign the order, but I mean, I have to close out the app completely now. Well, I've got the customer's order in here, already paid for. So I'm going to have to uninstall it. Now reinstall it. Man, this is not what I needed here. Okay. I'm just wondering if the connection here is bad to where I can't do this. Because now I'm getting nothing but circles. I'm gonna have to move here to see if that's the problem with that. Oh, all right. Now they're giving it. Now I've got another order here. So now the B order is back.
Drive south.
They told me that the B order was canceled, but now I got it back, and I got hold on, wait a minute. This is something completely different. So I got this lady's order here. Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right, guys, hold on here. I got a contact support. This is absolute crazy. All right. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Sorry, guys, I'm going to need a few minutes here. I apologize. This is crazy. All right, I'm sorry about that, guys. Oh my gosh, that was absolute crazy. Luckily, the customer was just down the street from Kroger. But I lost that order on it. I got 3 new orders I've got to shop for here, and I lost that one that I had to deliver it because they had chicken. I can't leave chicken, raw chicken in the car. I can't do that. And that's what I told them. I said, there is raw chicken in this car that has to be delivered. I can't shop for these other 3, and I don't know what happened to her order. I'm not going to be responsible for somebody's order that they didn't get while I'm shopping for 3 others. That customer wouldn't appreciate it, and it could be a whole lot worse than it turned out. Oh, that was unnecessary lost time. Unbelievable. All right, so now I have no idea. I know that the second one was $7 because it was $14 that they offered me for that second order. So I got to see now exactly what we got to do here. All right, so let's see, I got 3 shopping orders I got to do here. So shouldn't be that long. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, finally done with that fiasco, man. It was a mess. The whole entire thing was horrid. Okay, I gotta put that one there and then the other one down here. Okay, let's give you a brief update as to what happened there. Okay. Oh, we're going there first? Okay. Well, they're both going in the same direction. Okay. Here's what happened. Okay, I had to drop the first order off because of the chicken that was in the car. I could not leave it in there. So, we got that taken care of. I had to go through 2 sets of support to get that done because I can't lose that order because I don't know if that order was going to reappear again or not. It was already checked out, and I didn't want to have to go through the whole rigmarole of having to take everything out, rescan, do all that kind of stuff because I had to restart the app. So that's why I got support and told them, we got raw chicken in the car. I have to get it to them. Can't leave it in here. So we took care of that. That lost me a whole bunch of time doing that. So then I go and shop these shopping orders. And one of the shopping orders, the deli department was closed. So I couldn't get the person to, anybody to cut the deli for them because if the substitution would have been the same thing, plus I couldn't scan anything because it would look like I would have been misrepresenting. So I would have lost on both occasions, or maybe even got a contract violation. So I had to unassign that order. So that's 2 strikes right there. So finally I get another order after I cancel that one. And oh man. Oh gosh, got to get a dirty stack right now. We got to get that time back. I haven't a clue how much I've got right now because that canceled order, how much that order was that they had to close out for me. And then these 2, I have no idea. I have no idea where we stand right now. No clue. I mean, there hasn't been an Uber, so that right there, it's all DoorDash right now. But hopefully that will change. I'm hoping for a big dirty stack right now to take away that second T. Man, just
in a quarter mile.
Why do these shopping orders have to be so complicated? And the fact that, when that order got canceled and didn't show up on my screen, I had to restart everything. And that other shopping order got lost.
Turn right onto South Vine Street.
But there was no way that I was going to shop that long and leave raw chicken in the car. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
In 600 feet, turn left onto East Washington Street.
And luckily the support person was understanding, no, that isn't a good idea to leave raw chicken in the car. No, it isn't. You don't do that. Chicken spoils that quickly.
In 500 feet, 119 North Walnut Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
I'm going to let them through. All right. It's good when some of them are understanding.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
Okay, right here. Yeah, I've had these people before. I've had this person before, and then the other one, I just got to go on mechanic here and turn and go on Franklin, and it's right there because it's another frequent customer. All right. Let me go drop this off real quick. Okay, now to go to deliver this guy. At least I'm so glad that I know where he lives and stuff. That certainly helps. All right. How disastrous. We got some indie gig life action coming here. Here, I'll just park over here and you can come ahead. Okay. All right, drop this one off. Be right back. Oh. What's going on here? Okay. At least that stock person knew how to stock the items right. That's good. He was taught well. Very good. Okay, so with the half pay and all that, they're sitting at $44. It's not looking good. It definitely is not looking good. I just wonder what was going on with all that. Coming down the street there was 2 police cars. I just wonder what was going on and where they were going and why they were going down that street. What's going on down there, guys? I don't know what's going on. What's going on Washington Street down there? Something happened. Had it not been for the app freezing, it would have been a whole lot easier. Oh, come on. We need a light. We need something here. And then the deli department being closed, that didn't help things either. I just don't understand why these shopping orders have to be so complicated. I just don't get it. Someone cancels their one shopping order and it messes the app up. Well, I'll tell you, when things, they just take the wind out of your sails when stupid things happen. But I will say that's the first time that's happened to a top seed. Usually it's the bottom seeds where that happens, but it happened to a top seed today. And it just goes to show that no matter what seed you are, this could have been you, Indy. This could have been you. And you wanted the number one seed. Well, look what happened to the number one seed. This could have been you. I know if you're lurking, this could have been you. And I think you're probably thinking right now that the number 4 seed don't seem too bad right now. And I don't think it is. It's been quite a rough day for them, I'll tell you that. I mean, if there's of any consolation, they did get over $150, but I mean, they would have to have a $50 Aldi order to do it. A $50 Aldi order. It's been done before. I've had $50 Aldi orders before. It was in Greensburg, but I did have one. And if there was any time that I needed a $50 shopping order, it would be right now. So that's why I'm hanging over here just in case. All it takes is shopping orders to mess you up. I mean, I was thankful to get that one shopping order after I had to unassign that one. And the thing is, when you tell customers things, the part that really gets you is when they don't respond. If you're a customer and your dasher is trying to get a hold of you, the least you can do is respond to them and say, say anything, like say I'm sorry to hear that. Something. Just don't just not say anything. That's rude. At least in my opinion, that's rude. If we have to get a hold of you, you need to at least respond. That's all we ask. Man, I've been needing these today. I wanted 5 Okay. Extra dashes for the comeback. You wanted the number 1 seed, Indy. Well, look what happened. Yeah. This would have been Purdue. Had it stayed the way it was, this would have been Purdue, and Purdue would have gone through this. Doesn't look so bad now, does it? 4 seed don't look so bad now, does it? Well, with the little time left that we have, the Hoosiers are going to go ahead and concede. So, because there's no way they're going to make it in that amount of time. Because they're just going to go ahead and let Ohio take it. So, Ohio State is going to go to the national champion, to the dashing championship game. So they will face off as to who the winner between Purdue and Penn State. So it'll be the 6 seed against the 4 seed or the 2 seed. So, yep, we just got to do it. I mean, they had 2 T's, so everything right now, I mean, after 7:30, everything no longer counts. So they've conceded their match. So there was nothing on there. So they had 108 plus 44, so that gives them 152. I mean, let's just face it. Ohio had a tremendous day yesterday. No T's, easy shopping orders, things like that. The number 1 seed today, completely different story. Lots of wind, complicated shopping orders, hardly any orders on Uber today that they really needed. And yeah, so the 6 seed moves on to the dashing championship. So, Indy, you hope there's not we get a whole lot of snow because, Tuesday, yeah. It's going to take some, because they're going on Sunday. So, you're going to need some dirty stacks to, really put the pressure on them. Because Penn State's a tough team, too. So, and they're going on Sunday. They might make a big game out of it. So, you're really going to need some dirty stacks to help you out. But here's the thing. Remember, your team has the greatest three-point shooter of all time in the Big Ten as far as men's basketball is concerned, Carson Edwards. So you've got that going for you. That's great inspiration right there. Penn State don't really have anyone like that, any elitist. They're just a team playing team. Nothing. They didn't really have any standouts. Well, 9 more minutes for something to count. Other than that, those 2 T's, take them out at 7:30. I mean, I'll probably still be dashing, but nothing will count. So yeah, the 4 seed doesn't look so bad now. Yeah. You wanted the number 1 seed? Well, you would have gone through this. And it wouldn't have been good. But I gotta say, no seed is safe. Oh, hey, how's it going? It wasn't going very good, Queen. Not tonight, it wasn't. Here's what happened tonight. I said, and plus I haven't had a single Uber since I've been, not one Uber have I had since I came out early tonight. But yeah, it's some shop. Yep. Not one Uber, and I had some Kroger shopping orders, but incidents as well. So I'm checking out the original customer that I had. I checking him out. Okay. Yeah. 5 Ubers. Yeah. Yep. I haven't had one single one. Anyway, so I check out this customer in Kroger. Okay. But then, right as I'm checking him out, I get another Kroger order that was $14. So naturally I'm going to take it. And it wasn't that many items. I think it was like 12 items or something, but it was $14. I was definitely going to take it. But anyway, the screen just pops up. It lets me go ahead and check out that customer. So I get that and I go back and I'm waiting to, I put that customers in the car because I got it cold in the car. For the reason I had it cold in there was because there was raw chicken that this customer had ordered. So I figured, okay, I'm going to go back in and go shop for this other person. They only had 12 items. It wasn't going to be that big a deal because this person I shopped for was only pretty much down the street from Kroger. I mean, they could have walked there in maybe about 10 minutes. But nonetheless, so then what happens is that order gets canceled. And when I'm looking to click the order, that order doesn't pop up. So I get on and talk with the support chat on the on the phone side, and they said, "Oh, this order was canceled." Okay, so it's canceled. But I can't go to the next screen. It wouldn't let me go to the next screen. So then I go back to the chat bot, and they said, "Well, you're going to have to, if you can't go to the next screen, then you have to restart your phone and do all that nonsense." Okay, so I do that. Okay. So I do that. And then, I do all the steps. That customer that I just checked out, that customer is not on the screen anymore. I've got their groceries in the car and I got to shop for 2 more people. It's a different A and B. So I can't leave that person's chicken in the car, their raw chicken. I cannot do that. Okay, raw chicken spoils fast, and if the sun gets on it, it'll be even worse. So I had to call support, and I had to tell them, listen, I have this person's order in my car, and you're asking me to do 2 shopping orders, and this person's order is not listed on here anymore. We got to get this to the customer. And so, they went ahead and, went through the steps to help me get there. They told me where the customer lived. And so we took care of that. Okay. I mean, it was a lot of steps because I had to go through the AI first. The AI said they could take care of it. And then the AI said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I can't take care of it on my end. I have to get a human to do it." Okay. That's more time wasted. So then I go and do that. And finally, we got that taken care of. Then I got to drive back to Kroger and go and do those 2 shopping orders. Okay, so at that, but the customer service rep went ahead and closed out that order because it disappeared from my screen. Because I didn't know if it was going to come back or not because I restarted everything. So they said, well, in case it didn't, we already closed it out, so you don't have to worry about it. Because I'm not going to keep somebody's groceries in my car if the app's not working right. Okay, then the next thing comes. One of those 2 customers, they ordered some deli meat that needed to be shaved. Deli department's closed. So they ask you to, the different things, and I can't say, well, I can't find the, I can't find the item location because I know where it is. It's standing right in front of me, and I cannot take a picture because if I take a picture, the ham is still, there, but they can't shave it because the deli's closed. See, but that's not going to matter to the AI or anything like that because it's still going to count against me. But then what does the customer do? If they didn't have that, then they wanted other stuff shaved. The deli's closed, so I can't do that. So what does that mean? that means you have to do a refund, and you have to initiate the refund yourself. They don't do that, so that counts against you there. So that's 2 strikes. And now here it is 7:30 and no orders are happening. So they're basically done now anyway. But they already conceded. So, so the final score is Ohio State 207 and let's see, 38 plus 7, 45 plus 108, 153. 207 to 153. That's the total. I mean, and it looks like it's a good old-fashioned butt whipping for a 6 seed beating a 1 seed. That's what it looks like. But they had a phenomenal day, and Indiana didn't. So, I mean, what do you do? Every day is different. And they say, oh, it's Friday the 13th. That's the reason why. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It's just, not every day is going to be the greatest day. Well, okay. All right, it's before 7:30, so it will count, but that's only going to give them 163.
State Road 44 East.
Okay. It will count for to make it 160, but all right, we're going to pause the orders on DoorDash right now. You're not giving me any orders anyway, DoorDash, so we'll just go ahead and do the Uber right now.
Head to your pickup at Subway 1646 State Road 44 East.
So they'll take the 160. So it'd be 207 to 160. It's still a good old-fashioned butt whipping, though. That's what it is, 6 seed and the 1 seed, yep.
Using the right lane, turn right on East State Road 44.
It's just unbelievable. But after 7:30, they're done. I mean, regardless, they had, they were supposed to go, an extra 30 minutes, but that 30 minutes was taken away. And then, the second tee, that ends it at 7:30 regardless. So. Yeah, root for Purdue. Yeah, Purdue against Penn State. But you know something, Indy? I could root for them, but you know what? I kind of like Sally too, Penn State. Yeah, I'm kind of mixed on it. You're going for the home. You're going for your state, and yet at the same time, Sally's been a big. Inspiration for my channel. I've tried to be for her. I got her to 1K. So, yeah, that's going to be tough. I almost think I've got to support her. I kind of do. Because incidentally, I think if she's up to it, I think she and I are going to do I don't know if it's going to be on my channel or hers. But I think if she does her sunrise thing or something like that on Sunday, that I'm going to be dashing and we're going to be doing it together because, it is the Penn State dash. If she I think that would be kind of neat. That I dash the Penn State dash and she's there with me because she is Pennsylvania. And in fact, that other lady that Dana's DoorDash Diaries, I think that's her name.
In a quarter mile
or dashboard, Dana's DoorDash dashboard. Yeah, that's who it is. She's also from Pennsylvania. So, yeah. And by the way, if you haven't checked those out, Queen Indy, definitely check her out. She's got a great channel. Dana's DoorDash dashboard.
Turn right.
Okay. Yep. Right here. All right. She's also from Pennsylvania, and if she wants to get in on the action, she can. I was going to do the 100 challenge tonight, but something was kind of telling me I don't think that's such a good idea, and now I know why. But I was your first love guest. You see how mixed it is? Yeah, you were your live guest. Yeah, I know. You were the live guest. I get it. I understand. It's almost like you're torn between doing both of them. I get it, Indy. I understand that completely. But you got to understand too, I got her to 1K. So, yeah. And I did it live too. All right. We'll get this right back. All right. Yeah, it's kind of a toss-up. I mean, I can support both of you, but I'll tell you what, though, but I did get Sally to 1K, and I did it live. I'm trying to think of which live I did that. Washington, yeah. Yeah, it was the second Washington dash.
Head to your drop-off at 261 East Washington Street.
Oh, that's where the action is. Oh, Randy, stick with me. There's action on Washington Street. I wonder if I can even get there. Yeah, the last time I was over there was some action over there.
Turn right. Turn left.
Hey, Kevin, welcome in. Yeah, Indiana conceded. They had, the shopping orders ended up giving them to, a couple of tees and, took time away. So, they weren't going to get 100 in time. I mean, they got 60, but they still needed 40. But there was a lot of interference that kept them from doing it. So, yeah, so that. I mean, they still did good with 160, but but yesterday, I mean, it was just too phenomenal. It was too much for them to overcome. Be right back. Okay. What do you expect? It's Friday the 13th. Yeah, everybody said, "Oh, that's what it is." I said, well, you don't want to really throw that out of the air and really believe that kind of thing if you don't, I mean, there are those that, just thrive on that and, make big deals out of it. I don't. I try not to. I don't even try to think about it. Because, see, the thing is, Kevin, my mother absolutely hated the number 13. She couldn't stand it. She hated it. She hated it with a passion. But it did her in because she did hate it. She went to the hospice unit in 1991. She went to the hospice unit on
mile turn right on South Hamilton
on Fran Dash Phoenix's birthday, 7/13 of 1991, and she passed away on in the hospice unit on 7/31, 13 backwards.
Turn right on South Hamilton Street, then turn left on East Jackson Street.
So that's why you got to really be careful with stuff like that. You know what I mean? You just do.
Turn left on East Jackson Street, then drop off on the right.
So I talked about the time when she passed away, and the anniversary of my dad's passing is in a couple of days, the 15th, Sunday.
Turn right on East Washington Street, then turn right on South Hamilton Street.
Okay. Wondered where the action was. The action was somewhere close to here. I don't know what on earth happened. Oh, did I go the wrong direction?
Turn right on South Hamilton Street, then turn right on Jackson Street.
Okay, yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. I guess where I need to be is over here. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's over here. It's the barn. All right, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not supposed to do this, but it's got to be right here. Okay, it's going to pull up right here. All right. We'll find out if he knows what the action is. All right. Okay. See, your DoorDash is 21%. You don't care, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, it is true that, that the acceptance rate is overrated. Okay. You're normally at 4. Well, you could be like Dashing Womble and be at a whopping 0. I'm trying to think of what my lowest was. I think the lowest I ever had as far as an acceptance rate, I think was 76. But then again, that was before, I kind of needed, platinum because of my, W-2 and, how important that was to where I didn't have to schedule. Plus with me doing these contests that I'm doing, I think that was important as well, that well, I know if it's this slow, we're probably gonna stop at 8 o'clock because it's just, but yeah, just know that, just thinking the number 4 seed does not look bad right now. Just because this could have been Purdue. All you were saying is well, the number you say it was number 1 seed, it should have been that the whole time. Well, now you know why you weren't. Now you're probably glad that the rule was that way, that we did have the Rushfield dashes and that we did do all that. I'm pretty sure you're glad of that now. Maybe if I do a dashing tomorrow, you can get up to 12%. Well, Saturday's a grab bag day. Saturdays are, can be pretty good days. Not necessarily the morning, but unless people order donuts. But other than that, usually, the late risers are up about 9 o'clock or something like that. that Uber was the rolling 100 screwed you. So yeah, the rolling 100 is crazy. But I'm not sure. But now with the cumulative, you get some bad points for it, but it doesn't. If everything else is good and that's not, you just lose a lot of points. It's not like it's really going to hurt you now. It's a combination of things that'll hurt you. I think with the cumulative system, I don't think they look at it like that. You just get some bad points. Payback for extra dashes. First of all, when payback for the extra dashes, Indiana was not looking for an extra dash. That's thanks to Dean's team, Illinois, that did that. Yeah, that was Illinois that did that. Yeah. And I showed the truth, on record. See, what was it? 76? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, 76, I believe. Yeah, or. Whatever it was, 173. Yeah, for whatever it was they had, 173. I showed proof that was the case. Absolute proof that was the case. Iowa didn't have any extra dashes. And look what happened to them. They didn't have any extra dashes at all. So it's not necessarily payback for extra dashes. So if Iowa didn't get an extra dash, so you say that for them too? They didn't get any extra dashes at all. They just ended up where they were because of the Rushville dashes. And the one that really got hurt in that whole thing was Wisconsin. Yeah. Yeah, the one thing that really got hurt in that whole thing was Wisconsin, because Wisconsin was sitting right there waiting to get in there. But because Michigan beat USC in their Rushville dash, they ended up having to continue. But it was because Rutgers and Oregon tied a second time. That's the reason why Wisconsin was not in it. Even though they had a good number, it was because Rutgers and Oregon had tied a second time. All right. Man, there's a lot of delays here, but okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Head to your pickup at Wingstop 1838 East State Road 44.
Okay. If it wasn't the shopping orders, it was the phone. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go and do a Subway order here for $10.
Turn right on East Michigan Road.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a Subway order here for $10. It does not count towards their total. So the 160 will stand, but I need something here.
In a quarter mile, turn right on East State Road 44.
Thank you for all for being patient with me on that while I was going through the shopping and then this, because it's just been one of those things. All right. I'm going to Subway again. Or not. Where exactly are we going?
In a quarter mile, turn left.
So I see. Yep. Easy to get going. Yeah.
left, then turn right.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy, especially when you're passionate about stuff, like I am about competition.
Turn right.
I get very, when it comes to competition, I can definitely get that way. Good old wing stop. Yep.
Pick up on the right. Pick up on the right.
It's been a little bit since I've been here. All right. Let's make a little $10 here. Okay. All right. So glad I got this. This kind of makes me feel better. It was kind of depressing, for the fact of, going through all that stuff with the, okay.
Head to your turn left.
Gosh, it's right down here. It's not that far. For $10, that's really good. I appreciate that. It's right over here, not too far from Kroger. I definitely will take that. That's an easy $10. Where was this earlier?
Road 44.
Where was this earlier? That's all I can say. Where was it earlier? I mean, I needed this order over an hour ago, not now. I needed it when I was delivering the shopping orders, especially when both of them were close by.
Turn right on Marketplace Boulevard.
Not exactly the smart thing to do on the bike there, but, you know. Unreal. Unreal. Oh, this was a nice, easy $10, man. I just wish that it would have been a lot earlier in this.
Turn right on East Michigan Road.
All right.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Serena Road.
Boy, these wings here smells good. I don't know what they did, but they smell pretty good here.
Turn left on Serena Road.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, I got a $10 Uber Eats that wasn't very far at all. I mean, I just picked up at Wingstop, and all I got to do is drive down here. Not very far, $10 for, hardly any miles. I mean, that's an easy $10 right there. I just wish I had it over an hour ago, because I really could have used it then. Could have A, used the extra time, and B, used the $10. You're on the roof. You wouldn't have been on the roof earlier. I'll tell you, when we had all that wind. I mean, the wind is, kind of calmed down a little bit, but man, it was certainly something else earlier. Boy, it was bad. I mean, there's still a little bit, but not like it was. You smell the wings. Well, I'll tell you what, they do smell good. I will say that. They really, really do.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Balto Drive.
Yeah, it's a 15 piece for two, like 15 pieces or something like that for two special or something they got. I wonder if it could be somebody's, anniversary. I think I had one of those earlier today when I was in Greenfield. There was someone bought roses. I'm wondering if it was like either, like you said, a proposal or something. I don't know, but.
Turn left on Balto Drive.
But if someone decided to have fun and have an anniversary or get married on Friday the 13th, well,
just ahead, drop off.
okay, where are we at here? Let's see. Still got a little ways to go, I guess. See, it gets a little bit dark. Hard to find some things. Oh, it's still west.
Drop off.
Okay, it's on the left. Oh, right here. All right. Or, yeah, right there. All right, to the right. Okay. Okay, be right back. All right. Easy drop off. Just what we needed. Okay. Eat some of the wings. Nah. I never had Wingstop before. I didn't. The wings that I've always had were the ones at BW3 I think it's called different now, but that's what I've always knew it by, was BW3. And it was, and they had some sauces that were just absolutely awesome that I really enjoyed. And that's what I was pretty much used to. It used to be called BW3. It's not that anymore, but that's what I always remember. Those were some good wings. Chad is quiet. Yeah, it is. It's been kind of quiet all night because I've been busy with doing stuff, and with all that shopping order fiasco. Then of course I had a phone call, a little earlier. So, that it has been, I'm about to end this shortly, anyway. Because it is kind of getting 8:30 and the apps are quiet too, so. But yeah, the final score with Ohio State advancing to the dashing championship match, 207 to 160. And like I said, it's like a good old-fashioned butt whipping, because that certainly felt like that's what it was. Here goes this wings in North Carolina. Because they order on Uber in Buckeyes to Main Street, 20 miles for $6. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, I never take Popeyes orders. I would never take a Popeyes order. I've heard so many bad things about Popeyes orders. I'd never do it. There's even Popeyes over in Greenfield. No, not doing it. Absolutely not. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Ohio State advances. So we'll be back on Tuesday, on Tuesday night for the Purdue Dash. So Indy, gear up for that one, because it should be a good one this coming Tuesday. So, all right, guys, until Tuesday with Purdue, I will see you in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.